As you reach your 50s and then your 60s, you've probably become accustomed to this feeling. Every time the weather changes, the pain in your knees returns. Every morning when you wake up, you have to massage your shoulder joints for a few minutes before you can stretch gently. And then, someone, maybe a relative, a doctor, or a friend your age, tells you, add salmon to your diet. It's really good for your joints. You nod. But in your heart, you still have doubts. Does salmon really help reduce inflammation and joint pain? Or is it just another piece of hearsay? This question isn't just yours, but one shared by millions of middle-aged and older adults living with arthritis. In today's program, we will take a deep dive into the truth behind the omega-3s in salmon, to see if it really has the power to put out the inflammation within the body, as many people claim. And that's not all. You will also learn how to eat salmon the right way, to preserve its valuable nutrients and avoid any potential drawbacks. There's no magic that happens overnight, but sometimes just a small change in your meals could be the starting point for more comfortable, less painful days, and a healthier, happier life every day. Part 1. What is omega-3 and why does it fight inflammation? Salmon, one of the nutrient-rich foods, contains a valuable nutrient called omega-3. This is a group of essential fatty acids that are crucial for the body, with two main forms we need to focus on: EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. Omega-3, good fats that won't make you fat. When people hear about fats, they often think of unhealthy foods that lead to weight gain. However, not all fats are bad. Omega-3 is one of the unsaturated fatty acids, meaning it's a good fat that protects your health, unlike saturated fats from red meat or processed foods. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential for cardiovascular health, brain function, and especially the immune system. Omega-3s not only reduce inflammation but also help the body operate more effectively. This is particularly important for those suffering from arthritis. Inflammation, a natural response, but it can be harmful. Inflammation is a natural response of the body when it encounters injury or infection. When the body is damaged, immune cells are sent to the affected area to help repair and heal. However, inflammation becomes problematic when it doesn't stop and persists, especially in older adults. Chronic inflammation can cause numerous issues, particularly arthritis, a condition that leads to swollen, painful, and stiff joints. Chronic inflammation occurs when the immune system becomes overly sensitive and activates inflammatory responses even without infection or real injury. At this point, the body is attacking itself, and the joints become the main victims of this process. How omega-3 helps fight inflammation. Omega-3, particularly the fatty acids EPA and DHA, has the ability to combat inflammation effectively. Here's how it works. Reduces the production of inflammatory molecules. When the body faces infection or injury, it produces certain molecules called cytokines and prostaglandins. These substances promote inflammation. Omega-3 helps reduce the production of these molecules, thus lowering the level of inflammation in the body. Regulates the immune system. Omega-3 helps calm the immune system, minimizing the likelihood of it attacking healthy tissues in the body. This is especially beneficial for those with overly sensitive immune systems, as it can prevent chronic inflammation, reduces swelling and pain. One of the most noticeable effects of omega-3 is its ability to reduce swelling and pain in the joints. This is crucial for people with arthritis, particularly rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis, as pain and swelling are the two main symptoms that cause discomfort and affect quality of life. Increases joint flexibility. Omega-3 not only helps reduce inflammation but also aids in enhancing the flexibility of the joints. This helps patients move more easily and improves mobility. reducing the stiffness they often experience. Scientific research on omega-3 and arthritis. Scientific studies have shown that supplementing with omega-3 from food sources like salmon can help alleviate symptoms of arthritis and osteoarthritis. Some studies indicate that patients with rheumatoid arthritis, after adding omega-3 to their diets, experienced reduced joint pain and swelling and were even able to reduce their use of anti-inflammatory medications. Another study also found that supplementing with omega-3 from salmon could reduce reliance on medications in treating arthritis, thanks to the natural anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3. Instead of relying on long-term anti-inflammatory drugs, patients can switch to a more natural approach, reducing unwanted side effects of medications. Conclusion: omega-3, particularly from salmon, is one of the most effective natural solutions for reducing arthritis inflammation, joint pain, swelling, and increasing flexibility. If you live with arthritis or osteoarthritis, adding omega-3 to your daily diet is an excellent choice to improve joint health. Part 2. How to eat salmon the right way for maximum benefits. When it comes to adding salmon to your diet, the question isn't just whether to eat it or not. It's also about how much to eat and how to prepare it to make the most of its benefits, especially for reducing joint inflammation. Salmon is an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, but to truly harness its power, proper preparation and consumption are key. Ideal serving size. To gain the optimal health benefits, particularly in reducing arthritis-related inflammation, you should aim to eat salmon 2 to 3 times per week, with each serving around 100 to 150 grams, 3.5 to 5 ounces. Regularly consuming salmon provides your body with the omega-3s it needs to maintain inflammatory balance, ease joint pain, and improve mobility. However, eating salmon that frequently isn't always practical. If you're unable to consume it regularly, a good alternative is taking fish oil supplements that contain EPA and DHA, the two primary omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon. These supplements can help maintain adequate omega-3 levels when fresh fish isn't available. Preparation methods to avoid. One of the biggest concerns when eating salmon is how it's cooked. Certain cooking methods can significantly reduce or even destroy the beneficial nutrients like omega-3s. Here are a few techniques to steer clear of. Deep frying. Frying salmon at high temperatures can break down omega-3 fatty acids, stripping the fish of its nutritional value. In addition, saturated fats from the oil can increase inflammation in the body, defeating the purpose of eating salmon for anti-inflammatory benefits. Over-grilling or charring. Cooking salmon too long or at excessively high temperatures may create harmful compounds, such as carcinogens. This method can also diminish omega-3 content, reducing the health benefits you're aiming to get. Healthier cooking methods. So what are the best ways to cook salmon to preserve its nutrients and promote health? Here are a few effective and delicious methods. Light pan searing with olive oil. This simple and effective method helps retain omega-3s while preventing the fish from drying out. Olive oil is a healthy fat that also has anti-inflammatory properties. Light searing ensures the salmon is evenly cooked without losing its nutrients. Steaming with ginger and lemon. Steaming helps preserve all the beneficial nutrients in salmon without adding extra fats or damaging omega-3s. Ginger and lemon not only provide fresh flavor but also have anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. This is an ideal dish for those looking to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Cold salmon salad with kale and chia seeds. If you enjoy fresh and vibrant meals, a cold salmon salad is a great choice. Combining salmon with kale, rich in antioxidants, and chia seeds, packed with omega-3s and fiber, makes for a flavorful, nutrient-dense meal that helps your body stay in an anti-inflammatory state. Limit refined carbohydrates. Aside from how you prepare salmon, what you pair it with also matters. For the best results, avoid eating salmon with refined carbs like white rice or white bread. These high glycemic foods can spike blood sugar levels and promote inflammation. Instead, try pairing salmon with leafy greens, chia seeds, or whole grains to add fiber and help maintain anti-inflammatory balance in the body. Conclusion: to unlock salmon's full potential in reducing inflammation and supporting joint health, you need to focus not only on eating the right amount but also on preparing it properly. By enjoying salmon regularly and cooking it with care, you can maximize its omega-3 benefits, helping to relieve joint pain, reduce inflammation, and boost your overall health. Conclusion: a small meal, a big step in care. Salmon may not be a magic cure or a miracle remedy, but it is a quiet companion helping your body fight against arthritis every day. While it can't fully cure arthritis, salmon, with its omega-3s, can still have a significant effect in reducing pain and improving joint flexibility. For those in their 50s, 60s, or even older, and looking for a natural, gentle solution without the need for medication, salmon is an excellent choice. Regularly eating salmon not only provides essential nutrients, but can also effectively reduce arthritis symptoms. A small slice of salmon, packed with valuable nutrients like omega-3, can be a big step in taking care of your body. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet or look for complicated treatments. Sometimes, just a simple habit like eating salmon 2 to 3 times a week can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. If you're starting to feel the joint pain, swelling, or stiffness that makes everyday tasks harder, try adding salmon to your meals. Though it's a light dish, it can provide the first relief you've felt after years of discomfort. Rather than searching for complex therapies or medications, this small meal might be a natural, safe, and easy way to feel better each day. Salmon is not just a delicious meal, but a small yet meaningful first step in taking care of your joint health.